of it.
I did a whole intro.
I heard
it's just into the wind now. Welcome. This is the episode now. We're at the PhazeCast tonight. It's late and we're tired.
Yeah, it is.
we got no topics to talk about at night. Joe, what does Christmas mean to you?
Fuck. That's right out the gate. Christmas is the false holiday of giving. Christmas is a lie.
Yeah, probably.
The truest, like, I think, like, Christmas...
We talked about this, right? You're gonna make an argument for Thanksgiving.
Did we already talk about this?
I don't know if we. I think we may have talked about it last week, but you also might have just mentioned it to me.
True. Listen, so here's the thing, right?
Christmas
is this. We literally did talk about this. No, I remember this was on the last episode. But either way, Christmas is just bullshit pandering. Where the real holiday about getting together and loving each other and spending time together is Thanksgiving, because the most important thing you can do together is share a meal, in my opinion. And sharing a meal where you all cook and had a hand in it and spending time together, even though the person across from you is going to have vastly different political beliefs because they were just raised in a different time. Doesn't matter, because it's your time to chill out, have a good time, love each other, eat some fucking good food. Maybe sneak out the back, smoke a little bit, make yourself feel better. Well, it was good. It was a good time. That's the true meaning of Christmas.
Thanksgiving went.
That's how one of them went. Actually, this year was so wonderful. I will say, like, we all just made terrible jokes.
That's right.
And drank at a good time.
That's right.
I put on some Kesha at the behest of some of the party guests, and they're just like, just not new Kesha. Don't do new Kesha. We want old Kesha. Well, I'm like, yeah, well, new Kesha isn't really a party vibe.
What's really. New Kesha?
Praying, which is a fucking phenomenal song. Or anything from that album, actually.
There's new Kesha?
Yeah.
Talking about Cat $sign Ha.
Well, no, K $sign Ha would be the previous. And now Kesha is just...
She dropped
Kesha.
The $sign?
I'm pretty sure she dropped the $sign, and she fucking... Have you not listened to any Kesha? Really?
I'm so old, man.
Have you not listened to Praying?
No, I haven't.
Fucking... Oh my fucking Lord.
I haven't listened to TikTok either. Not unless it was against my will, really, but,
Jesus fucking Christ. It's from... What's the album? Oh, fuck. What's the album? That's the album I got to give you if we're doing that, because that's the one post all the crazy bullshit where her I think her business partner or agent, I forget what exactly, was a fuck. She broke free and was able to make her own music and like prove that she can do it herself and not be fucking tied down by an asshole. Very good story. Very good story. Very good
because she had like a similar... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what she's talking about. No, we're not doing the music thing, Joe. We can talk about movies now. You know what I want to tell you about, movie-wise? Let me tell you, Joe.
I'm listening.
Ratatouille's not that great.
You almost had me fooled there. Thank you, Kesha. He almost had me fooled, too. Everyone knows Ratatouille is probably one of the top tier Pixar movies of all time.
No, Ratatouille is pretty good.
It's top tier.
You want to know what happened though when I watched Ratatouille recently?
Are you guys supposed to talk about Christmas? Sorry, we've just jumped ship. Never mind. Go ahead. What about Ratatouille?
I'll come back around. Just give me a second. I'll get there.
I'm sure this is a connecting thread.
Well, you know how you watch Toy Story now, and Toy Story looks like total ass.
That's not true.
That's
objectively not true.
Look at a screenshot of the first Toy Story and tell me that does not look like ass. Go look at it with your adult eyes.
I'm looking at it with my adult eyes.
At the last 30 years of CGI since Toy Story.
It's just very... I mean, the toys look great in it. What are you talking about?
Well, they picked plastic so that it looked a little bit less like ass, but... what I mean. The technology. Here's the thing, right? Here's here's the crux of the thing that I'm trying to get at.
I hope so. Fuck, get to it.
Animation, 2D animation, like Snow White, still looks amazing for some reason. Toy Story looks like ass now. And I feel like it's because the art form is not just about the limitations of like a person. It's about like the technological limits. So like you have the limitations that the artistic ability of the person creates. But then on top of that, you also have like the software limitations, and those are always like changing with CGI.
How the fuck did we get here?
Let me just finish what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like from Toy Story to like Ratatouille, so many things happen. Every movie that Pixar does, they come up with new techniques and stuff, and they work that into the next movie. And so you see that development.
Technology changes and develops. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a little bit different than the hand drawn stuff because really they use the same techniques on Snow White that they did in the fucking Little Mermaid, because it just like it works. So this weird thing happens where it's like this really telescoped fucking you see the shittiness much quicker. My point being, when Ratatouille came out, that shit looked amazing. This time,
it still looks good.
It's starting to look a little bit like ass. It's starting to look a little
No,
ass.
it doesn't. No, I've recently rewatched Ratatouille in the past few years, and it still looks really good.
Now go back and watch Ratatouille a 14th time, and let me tell you, Ratatouille's starting to look like ass.
Time, but I'll fucking watch Ratatouille again. It's a pretty fucking good movie. Also, definitely into that female chef in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah.
She looks kind of like she has encephalitis.
The tomboy who likes to cook and has a motorcycle. You think I'm not going to be into that? You think
Fair,
I'm not going to be into that?
Fair, but she's got a weird shaped head.
Eric, you have a weird shaped head, but here I am talking to you.
You know, everybody keeps saying that I look like Dream, and I really feel like that's just insulting to my chin.
You don't look like Dream.
I'm aware of that, Joe. Thank you.
Eric.
Thank
that
you.
Other dude. What's that other thing they say?
Oh, like, Sam Bankman-Fried? I get that a lot.
I don't know who the fuck that is. No. You Jack Harlow looking motherfucker.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jack Harlow.
We've had this discussion too. Everything is cyclical. You're just a lookalike, easy dime store white boy with some curly hair. You gotta look a little bit more different, my dude.
A little more different?
A little bit more different. Get diverse with your look.
Let me tell you, Joe. Let me yell at the cloud as an old man. This used to be different. Back in the day.
No, it never did, because everybody else growing up with us also looked like you. So
they all were named Eric too. There's like 18 Erics that I know.
There is a lot of Erics. Oh, by the way, I hear the Comic-Con Eric is doing good. I like Comic-Con Eric.
I saw him.
Wow, don't use his whole fucking ass name. You gotta bleep that now, you fucking idiot. Jesus.
Oh, do you want his full address, Joe?
He does not deserve these strays that you're throwing at him. He does not deserve these strays that you're throwing at him.
He's catching them, though.
He's catching them, but he doesn't deserve any of them. God damn.
It was nice to see him. I always enjoy seeing him. I see him every other year when I go to Comic-Con every year.
Yeah, hence his name is Comic-Con Eric, not that other thing you said.
Well, to me, he's high school Eric.
Eric, you're high school Eric.
What?
You're high school.
No, dude, I'm Eric Classic. To me, in my world,
you're not
I'm like
Eric
the main,
Classic.
In
my
world,
you see, that's
like
where you're
wrong.
Eric. Because Eric Classic to me is my cousin, who's infinitely cooler looking than you and way more handsome. He's got that naturally tanner skin.
Your cousin is not more handsome than me.
Oh, he is. 100%.
What's your cousin's name?
Eric. My last name. Don't say my last name, but yeah, he's infinitely more handsome than you. Sorry.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah, you know what? Fair.
He's Italian and Filipino. He's got his skin is just fucking not fair.
See, I'm Italian, but I've got the fucking anemic Irish just coming in and fucking it up.
Jesus fucking Christ! What is the show?
I had a point. It was about Ratatouille. I had a point. It was about Ratatouille.
Yeah, it was about art, like specifically CGI 3D art being held back by the limitations, and the only thing holding back the limitations of hand drawn art is the fact that it's been done for thousands of years longer.
Yeah, we like perfected that, and it's like well, and no, no, like the first animated movie was like 1903.
Yeah, but it's all based off of drawings
But yeah, true.
that you just throw on top. That itself has had like thousands of years to be worked on. I mean,
No, I'm just saying like between like you watch like Gertie the Dinosaur and it like looks still pretty good. You watch Toy Story and it looks like ass.
Toy Story does not look like ass.
Dude, Toy Story does.
No, you
Toy
know what
Story
looks like ass
shit.
is Reboot.
Yeah, Reboot does look like ass. Yeah.
Yeah, but they made it work.
Reboot is well. See, that's the thing, and that's the thing
Yeah.
about Pixar is that they always find a way to make it work.
Reboot is not Pixar, but I think understand your reasoning.
I think Ratatouille, the scenery is amazing. The thing that they do with the food, where he's got like the synesthetic fucking food thing,
God.
and obviously the like animation on the food itself, incredible.
The soundtrack's so dope.
Yeah, soundtrack's really good. Yeah, Ratatouille's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Ratatouille's pretty fucking good.
Ratatouille's great. I love that he talks to the quote-unquote ghost of the dude he's controlling. He's like, "He's your son? I don't know. I'm a figment of your imagination."
Yeah, I do like
that's.
I do like that. Yeah,
that's like 100% good.
Yeah.
You know what wasn't ass, Eric?
What? But
One Piece. One Piece wasn't ass.
oh yeah, no.
Live
We're
action
not
One
gonna
Piece.
We're not gonna have aired the third episode at the
So
time
what?
of this
So
airing.
what? We can talk about it.
That doesn't
Who
make any
gives a
fucking sense, Joe.
Fuck, none of this makes sense, dude. It's a podcast. We just fucking nobody watches. Let's talk about One Piece. Thank you, Poopertan, Patrick. Slide in third person here.
Yeah, there's at least three.
There's at least three of you. And I appreciate every last one of you.
It's a good thing we stayed up for this.
Yeah, I'm glad I've been up since 4 o'clock and was told to get on.
I've been up since 8. It's all right. I've been making VHS tapes, though. I'll tell you what, Joe. Holy fuck.
You've been making VHS tapes?
Yeah, I've been just putting shit on VHSs for people, custom stuff.
Fucking why?
Because they pay me.
That's so dumb.
Don't tell me that. Tell them that. I think it's neat. I have a lot of fun doing it. What do you mean?
Here's the thing about a VHS. It will not last longer than you.
Yeah, but well, maybe. I think a lot of that is a myth. I think it depends on how you store them. I think a VHS tape can go really bad if you don't take care of it, I guess, or if you play it a fuck ton. But in general, I think we're already kind of proven that a lot of those articles that we're talking about, how they have like a 30-year shelf life, were wrong because they're VHS tapes from the 80s that still work just fine. I think that the article that I saw, the main like proponent of that whole thing was Kodak, and Kodak now makes their money transferring shit from old tapes to newer media. So of course they have a stake in convincing everybody that their fucking tapes are gonna fail.
That's fair.
That's
fair. Yeah. You need to carry this. I'm tired as fuck, dude. I don't know if you look at my eyes. Look at my fucking eyes right now. Like, do you see this? Do you see the bags? Hey, here you are, being like,
You started that. You said that they were going bad. Have you seen a VHS tape go bad, Joe?
Yes, when you rewind it wrong.
Do you ever think you'll get married, Joe?
I feel like we've talked about this before too, where I'm not a good person to ask that question to.
I just feel like that's the kind of question that you ask at 11:30 p.m.
It's fucking 11.
Listen. We're not talking about One Piece. We're talking about R2-D2. R2-D2 used to be a
Why?
suit that a guy got into, which is just sort of really unnecessary, even at the time. I think. I mean, I feel like it could have pushed R2D2 around. You know what I mean?
All
Could have
right.
had him on like a series of pulleys.
All right, Eric.
Rope.
Listen. One. If I ever somehow find someone who I feel like, yeah, sure, let's fucking go, let's do this, let's be married. It ain't gonna be where I'm at right now. Not mentally,
Colorado?
physically. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fuck Colorado.
No,
That place,
that's actually really cool.
Denver was a
But-
very disappointing town for me because it's basically Phoenix, but with people who like to hike.
No, I would say Denver's cooler than Phoenix.
Denver,
Just-
absolutely. Listen, everywhere
Yeah, hold
that I've
on.
ever been to in my entire life is cooler than Phoenix. To be clear,
That's because Phoenix is like so flat and elongated, and there's no up.
Yeah, that's
So-
Denver too. It's very flat. I mean, you're on top
Denver's-
of a mountain, but it's
and
flat.
it's also, I mean, yeah, but it's much taller.
Yeah, you're higher
No.
up.
No,
And it's
like
got-
no, as in buildings and things
Yeah.
to do in those buildings.
No, the downtown, great downtown. A lot of strip malls though. A lot of fucking strip malls. Just driving
That's
along.
America, baby.
Strip mall, not everywhere. Strip mall.
Where
But-
not? Besides
don't-
New York.
Don't get it confused here. Phoenix is the worst city in the nation, and you know
That's not true.
I haven't been in all of the cities, but it's the worst city that I've ever been to.
That's not true. You go to anywhere in the Midwest.
Okay, fair. I haven't.
Go to
Why would I go to the
fucking
Midwest? Joe?
anywhere.
Why the
Exactly.
fuck would I go to the Midwest?
Holy shit. Let me fucking tell you, man. Let me talk to you. Fucking A. This, anyway.
Why would I-
Like, honestly, Floyd, would you stop? What are we doing here? What's
Get
this?
my kaleidoscope.
That's fair. Hey, Eric. Do you ever think you and Yannicka will have kids?
Yeah, absolutely.
When?
I don't know, like this year, probably this coming year. What?
She pregnant?
No,
Is that you telling me she's pregnant?
no.
Because if it's going to be this coming year, that means you only got to tell you got a small timeline. Small timeline.
I mean, I guess it gets started on the process.
Oh, you're finally going to lose your virginity, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, dude. I'm pretty fucking stoked
Yeah.
because I hear it's great. Really.
Yeah, the pee-pee just goes up in the butt, right? You fucking hate me. I hate
I
you
seriously
so much.
like even Tucson is better than here.
Eric, I
Tucson
wish I
has
was in that. No, that's a fucking absolute lie.
Tucson is more lively downtown.
sucks ass. No, it's not. Tucson's
I think so.
terrible. You're fucking wrong. You're also old. You old fuck.
What do you mean?
You know what I use? So I did back in my stint with California Pizza Kitchen. I had to do an event in Tucson on the air base, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what the mantra was for me and some of my fellow managers who've all volunteered to go out there at the time was.
What
Shall I
was
tell
it?
you what it is?
What was it?
Not like this, not in Tucson.
Not like this.
Not in
Not
Tucson.
Tucson.
Yeah. Like,
Well, I don't want to
fuck
die in
that place.
Tucson.
No, I'm just saying every time something lame happened or every time something sketchy happened, because that's what Tucson feels like to me, sketchy and old, their biggest draw is the fact that they have the most, like, fucking, like, dead airplanes.
Now, you know what place is fucking
Whoa.
old is Prescott, Arizona. Prescott, Arizona is where old people go to cosplay as cowboys. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I know. That's why I go to Wickenburg, where old people are just cowboys.
Wickenburg gives me the kind of vibe, and I think that I've talked about this actually
On the show?
Wickenburg gives me the kind of vibe. You ever been to like a small town and you feel like everybody's in on a crime?
That's Wickenburg, baby.
It is Wickenburg. I
Let me
feel
tell
like you go there and
me tell
you'd
you.
be like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And they're like, "I don't know what happened to that girl." And you're like, "Oh, fuck, I didn't ask about that."
I used to go on the ranch out there with my best buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got a ranch in the middle of the fucking mountains next to Wickenburg.
Not surprised by that, honestly.
Yeah. It's great. It's fucking great.
You
It's
should
good
ask him
time.
about the crime that happened there in '92.
We don't need to talk about the crimes that happened there. Listen, yeah, there's plenty of abandoned mine shafts in the mountain. That's true. Yes, we can go ahead and shoot whatever the fuck we want and no one can hear us. That is also true.
That's what I'm saying.
And we can have some really big roaring fires that are probably like illegal due to height and stuff, and no one will bother you because there's no one who can see because everyone is in the mountains.
I can't believe you did that on a no-burn day.
I did a lot of I burned a lot on no-burn days. Arizona has a lot of no-burn days.
Yeah, most of Arizona's days are no-burn days.
Let me tell you. And I'll just tell you a secret. It's next to the Hacienda River. You'll never find it. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No one needs to talk about the body we found either.
You didn't find a body. This isn't Stand By Me, Joe. You're not River Phoenix.
I don't think I ever want to be River Phoenix. Is that who
River
you want
Phoenix
to be?
is dead. You don't want to be River Phoenix. He fucking died as a young man. Well, yeah.
All
to be fair.
around me. Oh no, I never want to die. I have too much to spite for. I mean, live for. Sorry. I live out of spite. I fully recognize that.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, but I'm still here.
Like the Goo Goo Dolls song?
Ha! What a moment to be real. We've talked about this too. You can't keep bringing up old shit.
I think that we ended an episode with that song.
Yes, we did. It's great. It's great. Eric,
you know
let
what,
me tell you. I'm taking over your thing. Fucking shut up. You know what I saw?
What?
Completely legally, probably.
What?
Like, completely legally, probably. The new Trolls movie, starring Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
And let me tell you, Eric.
No.
The music in this movie is so fucking good. Is so fucking fire. Is the plot good? No. Is like some of the jokes good? They do a lot of boy band references because the whole thing is about a boy band.
Yeah, they're getting the band. I saw the preview.
Yeah, listen. They went from boys to men, and now they're no longer in sync.
Yeah, I know. I saw
They've
the
had
preview.
a 98 degrees of separation.
I saw the preview, Joe. I saw that joke. It sure was a joke.
And the music in it is fucking good, though. The talent of the people singing. Let me tell you. Let me talk to you. Like, they do a lot of weird mashups because there's no, I think there's only one, like, original song in that whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Maybe two. The original song is an NSYNC song, so it's fucking worth it.
But after the way Britney talked about Justin Timberlake in that book, I don't know if NSYNC's getting back together, dude. It's not a good time.
They literally are getting back together and they released a new song and they're gonna go do shit. What are you fucking talking about?
And they're not gonna go on tour. Not after what Britney said.
Do you even know what she said, or are you just saying it off of hearsay?
Yeah, my wife was reading her book on a plane, and I read it over her shoulder for a portion of the plane ride.
For a portion of the plane ride, yeah.
She's bad at writing, dude. I'll tell you what.
Britney Spears,
She's
like, no shit. She's
but
not
props to her for trying.
She's a songwriter, not a book writer.
And she doesn't even really write those. She's got a team. She's got a team to do that.
I don't know.
We had neighbors long ago now who had little kids, and they were on a real troll bender. And the parents were like, "Listen, though, borrow this." Take trolls and get really, really fucking high, and then watch this scene in Trolls.
The first one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the first one or the second one. I have only, in fact, seen the boy band one.
There's some weird shit that happens.
Was there like some like monsters like trying to eat people? Because that's what I got from the third one. They're like, oh, the Bergen, they were gonna eat us all.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was high.
But then, listen, let me tell you. It's good. You should go listen to the music and the singing.
I probably won't.
That's because you fail. And you hate everything fun and good in the world.
That's not true.
That's absolutely true. You're not.
I think that 90% of people who know me would say that they have a good time. around. Actually, I need to know who that 10% is now. Fuck. Who the fuck said that? Who said that shit, Joe? Not you. You did not.
I'm the 10%. It's
You're
me.
not the whole.
Hi.
I know 10 people, Joe.
I'm the
You're saying that
problem,
I know
it's
10
me.
people?
No, I'm saying you know less than 10 people.
I know at least 10. I know at least 20. And they all think I'm fun.
They all think I'm fun. Right. Listen, Eric, I do a show with you. Sometimes multiple times a week.
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
It consumes me.
And let me talk to you. Let me tell you. You're a solid C+ player.
Of life?
Solid C+ player, my guy.
Of existing?
Yeah. Listen, I would like to say that normally I'm like a B+. But pair you and me together, boy, do I feel like an S.
Well, that's something, I guess. Did you know, by the way, as far as clips and stuff go, and circling back, this is technically the end of season 2 of the PhazeCast.
This is the end of season 2.
This is the final
by
episode.
This
is
weird
episode 52.
arbitrary number. Wait, does that mean we start on Christmas? We're not going to end on Christmas?
We didn't start or end on Christmas. What are you talking about? It's fucking just December now. At midnight tonight, it turns December. No, it doesn't.
That's not true.
It doesn't.
At the time of recording, it's the 28th.
No, it's
the
52 weeks in a year. Full year of fucking episodes. It's year 3, baby. We've been doing this for fucking...
Have we been doing this for 2 years?
I'm going to bed, dude. Fuck this.
You're going to bed. This is how you want to end it? You do this whole thing with a build-up, and you're going to end it with, like, I'm going to bed, dude. Fuck this. I'm tired. Fuck you, you piece of shit. All right. Okay? Listen.
What have we got in store for season 3, Joe? Huh?
What have we got in store for season 3? Okay,
I hear that Gary Kawenga's going to fucking...
No, he's not.
Kill your family.
He's not.
In a special episode.
He's not.
Next Thanksgiving.
He's not. Because I have killed Gary Kawenga. The joke is dead. The joke's been dead. He's done. No one even gives a shit about the Kawenga anymore. Alright? I can yell Kawenga all the time now.
Yeah, you can move on now, finally. That must be nice for you.
Yeah. It is. It's finally nice. I'm no longer plagued by Muppets.
That's a little disappointing. I'm constantly plagued by Muppets.
Yeah, I know. Muppets such as Yoda and Freddy Fazbear and Leonardo.
You fucking know they're not. You fucking know they're not.
You fucking know they are.
Not.
Okay.
They're creatures, they're not Muppets.
Here's what I promise. Here's what I promise for season 3. Stop me when I'm telling lies. We are going to try a somewhat loose format. We are going to entertain better. Find a way to become more entertaining than just two douchebags yelling at each other about the same shit over and over again.
Isn't that all anything is on the internet, really?
I will promise that Eric's, negativity will not go away.
Oh, I
ain't going anywhere. Always the negative one. That's what he is. He's the negative one. Stop looking at your phone. Say something in Duolingo. Do it right now.
Hunden.
Hunden is what?
Dog.
Hunden these nuts. Anyway, thank you all for spending some of your time with us. This isn't as celebratory as the last season finale, I don't think.
That's because we did it earlier. You came by earlier. We did a whole giveaway. That's another thing I'll promise is that if you get us, if you watch us, we will generate revenue that we will then give back to you, the viewer, in Bikini Babes. Which, somebody take this, please.
Give it to me.
I can't have it in my room anymore.
It's mine.
I have family coming for Christmas. I'm going to have to explain these Bikini Babes. to my entire family.
I'll take the Nico Robin. You can keep the boa.
You can't just have it.
That's
not how it works.
I earned that money. I did it. It was me. It wasn't you. I'm the funny. I am the phase.
I'm the piece. Or the cast. And together, we'll see you next week, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm fucking tired. I hate that you made me do this. Oh.